Hey, it's Jim Fisher, aka The Beat, with This Week Community News. I'm down at the Wexner Center for the Arts, where they're getting ready to have a Super Sunday program this weekend, involved with their Blues for Smoke exhibit that they have going on right now. With me is Amanda Potter. Amanda, how are you?
Good, how are you, Jim?
I'm doing well, thank you. Amanda's with the Wexner Center, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening this weekend at Super Sunday.
Excellent. So Super Sunday is a program we do once for every exhibition cycle. It is a day where we try to have a variety of activities for all ages. So families are certainly welcome, but we love to see anyone who's interested in a few more engaging activities involving the exhibition. So this Sunday, we're focusing on some of the musical connections between music and art that are explored in Blues for Smoke. So we're working with Michael Cox and Kristen Eubanks for some spotlight concerts. Michael is the lead saxophone in the Columbus Jazz Orchestra, and Kristen is a vocalist also in the community that performs jazz orchestra quite a bit. So they will be leading some concerts, kind of introducing people to what the blues are and various kind of permutations of the blues. Then we're doing another workshop with Jazz Arts Group that is with Cedric Easton and Chris Gatton about writing the blues, encouraging people to write their own blues lyrics.
So we're going to write blues songs on Sunday.
Going to write blues songs that then Chris and Cedric will perform for us.
Oh, no, that's really
cool.
So
yeah, that'll be really fun. So kind of instant gratification.
So now with me is Jerry Dannemiller with the Wexner Center for the Arts. Jerry's going to tell us a little bit more about the overall exhibition of Blues for Smoke. Go ahead.
Sure. Blues for Smoke is a show that's up now currently at the Wexner Center for the Arts through December the 29th. It's a show that originated at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Los Angeles, and it went to the Whitney Museum of American Art in New York City, and now here it's at the Wexner Center.
Way cool.
And so it's roughly 40 artists. It's a group show, 40 artists with over 200 different works of art in the show. It's really dealing with the blues as an idea, and the blues as kind of the foundation for the creation of art across all kind of mediums. And so in the show we've got painting, there's installation, there's photography, there's tons of video work in the show. So I think there's obviously, if you're a fan of the blues or jazz or even rock or punk or hip hop, there's a lot of stuff in the show for you to grab onto.
And you mentioned video,
yes.
And so I know there's a unique piece to the exhibit here that you helped create. Yes?
There is. With as we try to do with every exhibition at the Wexner Center, we try to kind of ground it locally a little bit. And so even though the show and the contents of the show itself, originated in Los Angeles, as I said earlier, we have a video space that we call the Box, and for the month of October, there's a piece that I actually created along with a local artist by the name of Mary Jo Bowl, and Mary Jo does drawings and all kinds of ceramic art and things like that. And so for the month of October, we did a piece that kind of plays off of the local connection, because Columbus has a huge, as you know, a huge jazz and blues tradition, as well as rock and punk and indie and hip hop. And so obviously we can't incorporate everything that's happened in the last 70 years in terms of music in Columbus. So what we tried to do with this video is just kind of ground it locally a little bit, take a little bit of a flyover. So there's artists in the video like Russon Roland Kirk, like Rusty Bryant, like a woman jazz singer by the name of Nancy Wilson. Bill Moss, who ran a record label here in Columbus by the name of Cap Soul, and then moving more into kind of closer to nowadays, a band by the name of Scrawl, a guy by the name of Jim Shepard, and the name of the video is called That Sweet Scioto River Water.
I gotcha.
So I hope folks can, whether it's for the exhibition itself or to get a little local flavor, to come see that video. I think it's well worth a trip down here to the Wexner Center to see the show. It's up through the end of December.
Excellent.
So I hope as many folks as possible can stop on by.
So come down Sunday, but if you can't come down Sunday,
that's right,
the rest of October to see your video,
sure,
and through the end of December to see Blues for Smoke in its entirety.
Exactly,
yes?
exactly.
All day long we'll have both exhibition tours, and we'll be doing some different art and craft activities for the artists and everyone. You do not have to have any previous training, and I will prove it. So today we're going to make a little harmonica, or kind kind of a very simple but effective harmonica.
All right, very good.
And all we need, so everyone, you need 2 of the larger popsicle sticks, not just the ones left over from your fudgicle, but
Okay.
slightly larger tongue depressor ones. You need a straw, so just a drinking straw. Although you can also do this with just stiff paper that's been rolled up as well.
Okay.
And then you need 1 wide rubber band, 64 size,
Alrighty.
or approximately, and then 2 just regular little thin rubber bands. So
Alright.
I've got, I only brought 1 pair of scissors, but you need a pair of scissors. You're going to cut approximately, just a little
About an
bit
inch.
wider than your popsicle stick. 2 pieces. We're going to put the wide rubber band around long ways on one of the popsicle sticks, end to end. And then we're going to slide one of the pieces of straw under to make, sandwich that in between the rubber band and
Okay.
this popsicle stick. About a third of the way, we're going to take our other popsicle stick, sandwich it on there, on top, so that the straw is in the middle.
Okay.
And about a ½ inch from the top, you're just going to, pinch the 2 rubber bands together. So it's kind of, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Like that?
Yep. And then the other piece of straw, you don't want to put in between the rubber band. You're going to just lay that on top of there, so it's not under the rubber
Not
band.
in between the rubber band and the,
Right.
okay.
Close it off with the other rubber band. And then you just hold it like a harmonica.
Okay.
And blow between, you're not blowing into the straws, you're blowing, between the 2 sticks.
Between the 2 sticks.
All right.
See that? If I can do it, you can do it.
And